Hey everybody, and welcome to What's in the Box. What's in the Box is where we looked at what's in the box. Today we are unboxing something a bit different for this channel. This is the Ember Obsidian Protocol 2-player starter set. It's basically a modular mech miniature war game that was first launched on Kickstarter and pretty much caught the attention of a lot of folks in the tabletop scene. Now, we covered Obsidian Protocol in passing in our Adepticon 2025 update video. The link is here in the description if you're interested to have a look. Now, after that video went up, Laisu reached out to offer his Kickstarter set for me to unbox. So thank you very much. Now, before we get into the box, let's talk about the Ember Obsidian Protocol story because it's actually quite interesting for me. The game started live on Kickstarter back in 2019, launched by a small Beijing-based company or studio called Queti Tectonics, or also known as Queti Studio. They set a modest goal of about £50,000, but ended up raising about 280,000 from more than 1,500 backers worldwide. Now that's a huge leap for a brand new company trying to break into the very competitive world of tabletop wargaming. Now, the vision behind Ember Obsidian Protocol was pretty bold. A modular mecha combat game where every unit, every arm, every torso, and weapon is magnetized and swappable. Basically, you build your own mechs from the ground up and take them into tactical skirmishes against your opponent. It's a part model kit, part wargame, and that combination really caught the attention of a lot of folks. What's also interesting is that the first version of the game was released in Chinese, with the international English edition following later. It also has a Japanese translation, if I'm not mistaken. So while the game might be new to many Western audiences, it already has a bit of a head start in Asia. Now, if you're wondering how this game ended up in places like the US or Europe, well, that's pretty much thanks to Ignition Core Games, a small owned company based in the US. They've partnered up with to be the distributor and retail outlet for Ember Obsidian Protocol, helping to make the sets more accessible outside Asia. So there you go. I think it's kind of cool because as a newcomer, Queti Studios is trying to carve out a space amongst giants like Warhammer 40k and Battletech, but with a different philosophy, which I think is great. So that brings us to this box right here. So let's have a look at the box very quick. I think this is the main cover of the box, I think. Why do I say that? It's because the wider side seems to have all of the bits. As you can see, these are all the bits here. Now, I do not know this game very well, so I'll probably be very generic about looking at the parts because I don't know what they are or don't know what they do. But this is just to look inside. I was very curious when I did the Adepticon video. So yeah, so this is out of curiosity. Just to look and see what's inside. As you can see over here, this is the contents of the box right there. You got all of these bits over here. You got some cards, some bases, I think, and then you got some different torsos and stuff like that, which is kind of cool. This actually looks, I mean, if you were to look in passing from an educated eye, it looks a bit more like a Gundam box or Gundam kit. Let's go over here. These are more bits. Actually, was this the same as the other side? Let me double check. Oh no. So yeah, this is the other side. As you can see, you've got like the legs and the torso parts, and this is basically how you build the basic chassis, right? Now, what's curious is this, if they've got all of this thing over here, 19 pilot, 20 pilot, 27 pilot. I don't know what this means. We'll find out inside. So this is basically looking inside, looking at all the bits. I mean, if you're curious to see what's inside, I mean, if you're the curious sort, you know, and you'd like to see what's inside boxes, this is the video for you. Also, this is supposed to be the UN network, and this is the 2-player set. It's from the 2-player Kickstarter. All right, so that's pretty much the outside of the box, but you're here to see what's inside. So yeah, let's have a look at that. There's a QR code here. I might want to scan that much later to see what's happening. But yeah, so let's look inside the box. Right, so I was told that Laisu only just received this box. So 2019 to about 2025 is about like 5-6 years to wait for a box like this, which I thought was it's really long. I'm not a big fan of Kickstarters, to be honest, but you know, some folks are, but that's okay. Now it seems that this is the top of the box because the box like seems to come open like this. Let me see if I can get it open on camera. Come on. Okay, there you go. It's coming. Oh, all right. So this is what we've got here. We've got a whole lot of runners, frames, sprues, whatever you want to call it. So let's look at them one by one. I'm gonna put it over here, very quick. So first off, you got the bases. I would assume these are bases. Or flying stands. This is like flight stands. Very nice. Oh, it's a Ziploc bag, so we can actually like yeah. Have a look at that. Oh, very nice. Very nice. Yeah, I think these are the flight bases, I think, for the drones, if there are any drones. I'm making assumptions here, of course. Okay, so that's one. Let's look at the next bag. Also more bases or flight bases. And then you have something in, I want to say it's Chinese over here, which I can't read. I should have gone open the box first and gone through the translations to see what it is. But no, never mind. Let's look at the frame. Let's take this out of the way very quickly. It's all pretty sharp. It's all quite nice actually. Yeah. There's good level of detail. Yeah, it feels like Gundam runners. It feels like it. I mean, the plastic material feels a bit different, or is it just me in a totally new set that I don't know anything about, or a totally new game that I don't know anything about? So yeah, so that's what I think is the arms and the weapons sprue. And then you have, what's this? Let's just have a look at that. Like I said, it's more words in Chinese. I think if I was Queti, you know, these bits, folks at Queti, make them English, you know, for folks who don't read Chinese. There are quite a few of us who do not read Chinese. Yes, look at the frame. Yeah, I wish I could tell you what they are or which parts they are, but again, I'm as blind as you are looking at these, but we want to look at the miniatures itself. Then you got the cards. Should look inside the cards. Okay. Yeah, let's look inside. Okay. This is a nice like seal thing happening here. They've got this QR tech thing happening, so I don't know what's up with that. I'll find out later and maybe like check out. What is this? Is this the weapons? Oh no, these are the drones, right? The walker drones. Or maybe these are the flight drones, I think. I'm not so sure. And then so all of them have the all of them have the QR. I don't know what it corresponds to. But okay. But very nice. Well, so I think this corresponds to the frames that are going to come, I guess. The walkers, each of them have their own walker names. You know, You got a bit of text there, some stats, and I think this will be the you know, maybe was it this one? No. Yeah, maybe this is the point cost. I think I'm not so sure. Point cost, how much? I will, if you're interested, I could actually go through the rulebook, you know, do a flip through of rulebook, so you can have a look inside, see what all these stats basically mean. Let's look at this. Yeah, the design ain't so great though. The card design, it does feel like something you'd get, you know, from a B grade mecha kit, but I don't know. Okay, so I guess these are the characters. So you got Quartz and Panzer, and then there's a rifleman here, and then, oh, this must be the different mechs. This must be the troops. So these are the guys with the rifle guys, and this is the charger. This should be the close combat guys. I think I'm just assuming here. From the back you got charger, rifleman. Yep. So these are pretty much the stats. I think it's really interesting that you know, we've got tabletop games coming out of Beijing. I was only a matter of time. I mean, you know, China, you know, has put its hands in a lot of different things. It's only a matter of time before it entered the tabletop gaming world. Okay, so let's look at this cards very quick. Let's look inside. Okay, so let's see now. RHX23. I think these are different parts. So if it is modular and it is magnetized, I think what you do is you put all these cards together, and then you assemble your see, every one of these have this QR thing happening. Might want to check out what it is later. Yeah. So because it's magnetized and because it's each mech, it's customizable, right? So this pretty much means that you stack a bunch of cards together, and this will be your troop, your mechs. Then you got some bases. Let me just show you very quick what the bases look like. I mean, this is an unboxing after all. This looks like a just normal looking base. Yep, it could be something else, but at the moment it looks like a base to me. And then you got the slightly bigger bases. Oh. I wonder why they did it like that. Oh, wait. Oh, so they've got this thing happening here, which I think is interesting. Oh, it's gonna be difficult to put back later. So they've got this ones that you put on this. Oh, that's a good idea. Yeah, you got two of that. So there must be a reason for that. Again, if you want me to go through the rules, and if you want me to you know, do a flip through so we understand what all of this is, so I can come back here later and re-watch this unboxing, let me know. And then you got magnets, free magnets. I like it when game companies do this. The old Private Press used to do this for their jacks as well. They give you free magnets. Yeah, totally appreciate it. Very, very nice. And then you have, what's this? These I think these are weapon loadouts. These are sealed, so we'll look at that later. We'll look at it another time. All right, these are all the frames. So what's inside the box? Oh, there's more stuff in here. Let's look at that first. All right, so yep, this nibs bases, and then we got this thing. I'm not sure what this is. I think this is more bases. I think feels like it. I'll look into that in a bit. All right, so we've got a whole lot of stuff here. Let's have a look at. Okay. First, let's have a look at this. They've got decals, which I think is really cool. It's got a complete. They got decals, and they got this little dials that you have here for different states that the mech is in. A whole bunch of tokens and stuff. It looks like it's really good card here. Oh, cough. Yeah, so there's that. All right, so let's have a look inside here. So what we've got? We've got okay, so this looks like it's how to build the mecha. I don't know what this is. It looks like as part of the arm, part of the torso. This is how you. I think this is how you build your standard mech, right? So this is the instructions for it, and then yes, I think I was right. Here you got the dials for it. It's cool. I think if you're a new game designer, have a look at doing this as one of the ways to promote your mecha game or even a normal game, because here's where you put the pilot, and the pilot has a dial for the pilot, and then there's a dial for the state of the mecha. Okay, so over here they got the different sets. You got the core, RDL, the heavy metal, and cavalry. I know this because when I was doing the Adepticon video, I had a look at all three of these, which is yeah. Like I said, links in description, and then you got all these different mech setups. Okay, what's this? So you've got these. I think this is the oh my god, are this backwards to forwards? So for those of you guys who have never read anything from a Chinese book, it's back to front. So that's one right there, and then you that's two, and that's three. That's how you complete. So it's not this way, that it's that way, this. That's much like any other Chinese book. Okay, so yeah, same for this. What's this? I think this is the arm, and this might be the other arm, right? Or other arm. Okay, I'm not so sure, but this looks like the arms. Instructions for the arms. Okay. And then let's have a look at this. What's this? This is the well, hello there, 1/35 scale kits. Look at the amount of frames that we've got here. Oh my god. Okay, that's cool. So you gotta spend like a good amount of time putting this together, because it's got all these different little bits for you to assemble. It looks easier now. It's just that the this is thick, man. This is a lot of assembling, a lot of doing your gluing weekend before you even start painting, which is fine. I mean, if you were doing the whole 1/5 scale tanks, or if you were doing high grade Tamiya, this is not unusual to you. But this is also a great transition kind of game, because you get to do your Tamiya thing, your assembly thing, and then you get to play with the figures, which is what Tamiya at the moment, Gundam at the moment does not allow you to do. But that will probably change later. As you can see, I was right. This is the walkers. This is a walker base, and I got right the flight bases. So yeah. Oh my god, look at that. Okay, let's move this aside very quick, and then let's have a look at the all of these. I'm gonna take them out one by one. So the first one I'm gonna take out is this one. Let's look at the frames. You get this. I think there are 3 types of frames in this one. Let's see, have a look. This is this frame over here, and this frame, and this frame. Let's move this on right. So here. Okay, so if you just got your first Warhammer plastic box, right, and you're looking through this, right, you probably feel how I'm feeling right now. Like, what's this and where does it go? What does it mean? What does all of this mean? But as you can see, it means something to somebody. So all of these let me see. Okay, they all belong to these frames over here. So I suppose when you're building, how many of these are these? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I think this would come up to about 3, maybe 3 parts of this. 3 parts of this. Great unboxing, Wolf. Great unboxing. And we've got like 3 frames of this. Yeah. Let's look at that. Let's look at that. Looks nice. It looks like it's all it's got little like slots to make sure that when you slot it in, right, it goes where it's supposed to go. That's a good idea. That's a very good idea. So you got 3 frames of this configuration over here, and then you got I think these are the legs, right? It looks like legs to me. And you've got four of these. And all of these come in a bag with one, two, three, four of these. So I assume it makes sense that this one's right fit onto with this bag. So let's look at the next bag. Okay. You know, here in Asia, when I was growing up, when you go buy chips, right, from your local chip store here in Asia or Malaysia, you know, they pack it like this. You get all these chips in a plastic bag. So this is that. It feels like that. Let's look inside. Okay, so you got this frame right here. This frame right here. Yeah, I think this will all become clear when you start, you know, building the mechs, right? Because it looks like it's a bunch of duplicates of the same one. So you got like I don't know, you got like four of these, I think. Was it more? Oh, you got more. Okay, so there's this one's over here, and then you've got. Let's see if I can look at this. You got this frame over here, so we can get that out of the way. Yep. It's very difficult for me to explain what you're looking at, because I myself am not so sure what I'm looking at here. But as you can see, the frame quality is or the runner quality, whatever you want to call it, sprue quality is quite good. It feels like it's from a different sort of material, but I could be wrong here. I really could be wrong. You got these are a different kind of frame. This looks like maybe this is the shields. Maybe looks like yeah, close combat shields. I could be wrong. I might find myself totally wrong unboxing this. But the most important thing is you see what's in the box, right? So that's the description on the tin right there. Yeah, you get to see what's inside the frame. Okay, so that's this frame over here, bunch of frames, and that is part of this bag over there. Let's put it back in that bag. And then we've got this one over here. I'm not even gonna take it out because it's just so much bits. It's more parts. It's more parts, to be honest. Yeah, I think it's everything you need to put together a very detailed mech. I was wondering, out of curiosity though, let me just out of curiosity, let's just should I try this one? No, let's try this one. Yeah, this one. Out of curiosity though, let's have a look at this. It's packed separately, so there must be a good reason why it's packed separately. Yeah. God. I must say they do look nice. I mean, you can only imagine the complexity of the build, but how nice the end product will look. All these little bits like that, right? I don't know where they go, but I can only imagine how good it will look. And then finally you got this, and then you have this. These are the bases. And they all come in a bag like this, pretty much like chips here in Asia. Anyways. So that's pretty much the unboxing. You get all a bunch of that. You get a bunch of that. It's a lot, man. It's a lot of stuff. You get a lot of stuff in the bag, and like I said, it's kind of cool that they got the magnets. All right, so that's pretty much the unboxing of the Ember Obsidian Protocol set. Now, if you're curious, you can actually head on over to Ignition Core Games and see whether they've got any sets available, or you can contact Queti directly to purchase, you know, some of these. If you like, leave a comment, and what I'll do is I'll probably do a flip through of the rulebook, just for reference, just to look inside. I mean, that's the general idea. So yeah, that's pretty much it. Hope you like the unboxing. Yeah, as always, I want to thank Alaisu for letting me do this. Good luck to him building this. I'll see whether I can help. Anyways, we're done. That was the unboxing of the Obsidian Embers, Obsidian Protocol two-player starter. If you like unboxing like this, do give us a like and subscribe. Yes, leave us a comment. I love comments. But most importantly, like, don't forget to enjoy painting those figures.